Hi everyone. I'm actually not doing a list today. I thought it would take a little mini break from doing lists. I still enjoy, I enjoy doing them and I'm still getting feedback on them. So I will continue with some crappy Rolling Stone lists. But I have been a fan of Captain Beefheart's music for, I don't know, probably 30 years or more, ever since hearing Trope Mask Replica, which I did not like, just like a lot of people on the first listen. I think I even hated it. But I gave it another chance and I slowly warmed up to it. And I have the complete Captain Beefheart collection on CD, all of his studio albums. So there's 12, but there's actually 13, which I'll explain when we get to the certain album. So from the box set that includes Clear Spot, Lick My Decals Off Baby, and the Spotlight Kid, there's this, which is kind of okay. They could have filled it with more music. It's about 30 minutes or so, but still, it's a fun listen. But I'm not ranking it, of course, and the sun just went down. And this I got a few months back. Captain Beefheart live in Vancouver 1981. The sound quality is, for a bootleg, it's really good. And it's a great performance. So I highly recommend it if you're a Captain Beefheart fan. And there's the track listing if you want to pause the video. There, I turned on for extra lighting. So in total there's 13 albums. Number 13 and number 12, they could interchange. I've tried and tried and tried through the years, and I just can't get into these albums. So number 13 is Strictly Personal. There's the track listing there. And, there's a lot of jamming on this, and it's okay, but I rarely listen to it. Like I said, though, I've tried through the years. I would give it a 6 out of 10. And the same with the Mirror Man Sessions. And some of the songs are, I don't want to get into the whole story, but it was supposed to be the album after Safe as Milk. And then they had some issues with the record company and all that. So some of the songs are on both of these, or different mixes. Yeah, like Candy Corn, Beetle Bones, and Smokin' Stones. So 6 out of 10 for both of those. Number 11. Yeah, his 70s albums are kind of, some of his 70s albums are kind of not any or most people's favorites, but I don't mind them. They're not great, but I feel they're still good. And so number 11 is Unconditionally Guaranteed. There's Captain Beefheart selling out. Yeah, being a bit more commercial. And it's okay. It's, it could be worse. I really like Peaches and Upon the My Oh My. Sugar Bowl I really love. Magic Bee. So it's okay. I would give it at least a 7 out of 10. It's just that there's so much better Captain Beefheart. Another one that kind of gets not very good reviews sometimes. Number 10, Blue Jeans and Moonbeams. Not crazy about that album cover. And once again, it's not his best, but I like some of the songs quite a bit. Party of Special Things. Observatory Crest is one of his best songs. Really nice song. So I would give this also a 7 out of 10. I play it once in a while. Oh, number 9. I have tried, once again, I've tried and tried and tried. This should be one of my favorites. And a lot of fans seem to really love this album. And there was one time I listened to it and it's like, yeah, I think I love this. And then a few weeks later I played it again and it's like, I couldn't get into it again. So it is Lick My Decals Off Baby by Captain Beefheart and the Magic Band. I love Dr. Dark, but yeah, even looking at the songs here, nothing really stands out. And some of it I even find annoying. I know, Captain Beefheart being annoying, but I won't give up. I'll play this again sometime soon and maybe I'll finally really appreciate it. But 7.5 out of 10 because I do like it more than the other albums there. Number 8, it's a good album, I feel. The Spotlight Kid. Once again, some fans don't really care for it, but I think it's a very good album. I'm gonna Booglerize You Baby, White Jam, Alice in Blunderland, The Spotlight Kid, Click Clack. I would give this an 8 out of 10. So now we're getting into the good stuff. Number 7. Yeah, I hadn't heard this album for years and years and years. And then when the box set came out about 5 years ago, Captain Beefheart, Sun Zoom Spark, 1970 to 1972. And that's the albums it came with. So 3 studio albums and then some outtakes. And I love this right away. The production is excellent by Ted Temple. What's his name here? Yeah, Ted Templeman. And this is how it came, I guess, on vinyl in a plastic sleeve. Scared myself. Really strong album and kind of not, for Captain Beefheart, really not that weird. And his vocals are so good on this. Too Much Time, My Head Is My Only House Unless It Rains, which was covered by the Tubes. Sun Zoom Spark, I love, Clear Spot. Her Eyes Are a Blue Million Miles. Really nice. Excellent album. 9 out of 10. I know. This would be some fans of Captain Beefheart be number 1 or number 2. But for me, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's number 6. Trope Mask Replica. I guess the first time I heard Captain Beefheart was with Frank Zappa on Bongo Fury and of course Hot Rats. And it took a while for me, like I said, to warm up to him, but I love this. It's one of those albums, the first listen, most people are annoyed, they can't stand it, usually. And then play it again, and you kind of get used to the way the band is playing. They're playing in such a unique way. It's like a new kind of music. I'm not crazy about the spoken word songs, but I never skip them. You know, when I listen to an album, I listen to it all the way through. But yeah, Ella Guru, one of my favorite songs. And when Big Joan Sets Up, Old Fart at Play, Steal Softly Through Snow, Veterans Day, Poppy, Pina, produced by Frank Zappa. Sounds great. 9 out of 10. Number 5. Sadly, his final album, Ice Cream for Crow. The songs are really good. The production, I think, could have been a little better. But like I said, I love the songs. Ice Cream for Crow, the title song. The Host, the Ghost, the Most, Holy, Oh. The Witch Doctor, Life. And, you know, there's some humor. That's one thing, too, with Captain Beefheart. There is some humor throughout his albums that maybe some people don't get. 9 out of 10. I would say all 4 of these are 10 out of 10. Number 4, once again, when I first heard this, I thought it was good, but I didn't play it very often. But through the years, I just got to love it more and more. Safe as Milk, the debut album. Yep, I love every song now. Number 3. Yeah, I remember buying this when it came out on vinyl. I wasn't too sure about it at first, as usual. It's very extreme with some of his vocals are pretty extreme, but once you get used to his vocals, it's you become a fan. And it is Dock at the Radar Station, 10 out of 10. Includes probably, yeah, my favorite songs. They would be in my top 10. Hothead, Ashtray Heart, Dirty Blue Jean, which might be my all-time favorite Captain Beefheart song, Sheriff of Hong Kong, and Making Love to a Vampire with a Monkey on My Knee. So 1 and 2 are actually tied for first because they're sort of the same album. This one was recorded first, but was not released for years and years and years. Bat Chain Puller. And this came out, I don't know, about 5 years ago or more. Yeah, Bat Chain Puller, the title song, Harry Irene, Floppy Boot Stomp, Candle Mambo. And number 1, well, I guess that would be number 2. This would be number 1. And like I said, it's probably 75% this album, but the songs, for the most part, are re-recorded because he had trouble for years and years and years getting this released. And it wasn't until a few years after Captain Beefheart passed away that they finally released this. But this would be number one. This is one of the albums I played probably the most in my life. It'd be in my top 10 for sure. The Floppy Boot Stomp, and I love both versions. Tropical Hot Dog Night, Harry Irene, Bat Chain Puller. When I see Mummy, I feel like a mummy. And Suction Prince, which is an incredible instrumental. And I would suggest starting with this, because it's kind of weird, but it's not Trope Mask Replica weird. And that is it. Thank you for watching. Let me know, what are your favorite Captain Beefheart albums? If you've heard him, don't be scared. Go listen to him. Bye.